I just want to say also that astrology and its wording is the, you know, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, those and I want to call them equations right now. They're not words, but it's found laced in and out of the English alphabet interfacing system that is what is the global population's main um, thing that they are being taught for a reason. Because it's math. It's actually geometry. See, fucking astrology is laced the like Aries. Now, if you kind of dissect those words and get the math out of it, very simple. And it's funny too because it says ARIES. You can look at that too, yes, but no, going deeper in the A and the R and the everything, there's an I that is the I. That is such a beautiful start of human consciousness. It says the A first we have atom, and the R just says that it's oscillating. There's oscillating energy, so it can go either way, EA or AE, and that it just means that there's a structure, and then it's like a pyramid or something that gives there's energy. It deals with energy. It deals with energy. Like a university, a structure deals with human energy. It comes in and it comes out. Frame, A. A frame. Am is in there. I mean, I know you've seen this, but this is very real. This is very real. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. But there's something that it keeps coming in that it's so and I realize now that it's gonna keep on expanding about something about it. Oh my god, I have to go I gotta go turn down my wood stove. It's, I love saunas and everything, but you're not supposed to live in a fucking sauna. Uh, just want to continue talking in such a way that you can hear me. I know that this microphone sucks and I have to go tinny. I'm a musical artist, and so I know how to adjust my voice even to the sound of this fucking thing and so I have to make it tinny or it won't pick up my voice. Sometimes I hear words that's like, I didn't even say that. But that's another story about Microsoft. We're getting a little soft on us there. I wanted to talk about how that just the zodiac sign names alone, for some reason, them alone, they are found throughout the genre. It's hard to explain this, but you find them like, okay, for example, Capricorn rules is when you hear the word Capricorn, you should think this: politics, money, material world, the material world, the money, the politics, the traditional value behind it, everything that governs that, the fucking the material though, and also the lessons behind. Now it's getting into the lessons that everybody knows Capricorn as the teacher because there's money involved, and then there's the material world. You got to learn. What do you got to learn? Well, Saturn is not really God. Saturn is actually associated with Satan. Okay, and this is Capricorn, the goat. See how it starts? Now the language keeps just tossing around and starts going and then, so in the capital, Capricorn, capital. It has to do with money, capital, politics. Fucking Capricorns are so fucking stuffy and boring. I have a lot to learn from Capricorn, and I love them. And because they work hard at getting the money, and they're usually just money oriented very naturally. Even the Saturn in Capricorns, they are working for it the hardest. And I have Venus and Virgo in Earth and in a later sign. Now that I think about it, that's pretty heavy duty. And I get along with the later degree Capricorn. So I've worked with them really well. And it's like, this is weird because the rest of me, says, fuck that fucking stuffy ass fucking, take that necktie off. They did. They're wearing the fucking suits and it's stuffy. It's like this, it's structure. Really, I love Capricorn. Capricorn are when you have a Capricorn rising, they can be a model. There's something about their structure. They're very strong. If you have a conjunction with Saturn there, somehow you're doing a discipline, baby, like Mars, and you have some kind of physical fucking thing. Like my mom, she had a Mars conjunct Saturn, and she endured something that nobody else could have done. They would have died in 6 years. You know what I mean? Being bedridden, but she fucking took it to 19, man. She was a marathon woman. You just didn't know that. People just, if you start looking at it, it's like, oh, I can see. Wow. Of course she was probably targeted. Fuck this. We can't let this live. It would probably have changed the world with what she was representing, just as her being there. And that's what we're going at. It's just being. Aries says, I'm just am, and there isn't anything much else we got to do now. Except for Taurus says, I know what we should do. Let's get into the quality of all of this, and says, we can do it. Let's refine it, and says, let's garden. And so Taurus starts gardening, and says, this orange is not ripe, but this one is ripe. Taurus is all about the quality of things, of everything. I have. It says I have. It doesn't say I want. It says I have. What do you mean? What do you have? Well, it's like I'll go out and notice, why do they have so many different versions of tools? If you notice, you have the shittiest version first. You think that you're going to suffice with that. It's like, give me the real tool, please. There's plenty of examples that you can fucking point out with that. And they do that with kids somehow. It's like, nah, just set them in front of a goddamn chainsaw. Let them operate it at about the age 4. Because the more that they, be safe, you stupid idiots. I didn't say just get drunk and then turn your head and let them turn on the chainsaw. No, I said let them put their hands on it and operate it and be there and say, look, and then move it around with them and take control, but show them, make them feel it. Make them feel it as early as possible, because they'll find out what they like, and then by the time they are teenager, they will know something that they can do something with, and they will know what they like, and they will perfect it, and they'll be better. They'll be better. And what I'm saying is, like, you're not trying to be better. You're trying to be intelligent. You're trying to work things here. You don't just fucking wait in a fucking classroom and think you're gonna read it in a book and know it's funny. Funny, how they they're keeping us away from that, man. And I was just trying to tell you how the English language and the Aries, and I'm curious to see that if all I know is that there is an interfacing system called the English alphabet that has been dropped down from benevolent beings, creators of this creation. They are beings. And they're just like, okay. They're trying to help us. They would. I think that there's a remedy we need, right? And they're like, shit. And then we can't communicate right now. Whatever. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'm making this video because I feel it now. It's like, oh, they're here. And I think it's because Venus is approaching the Jupiter, Neptune, and this is really huge for everybody. Watch the news. There could be some flipping out because people aren't going to take sudden downloads and things fucking very well. I am used to the feeling only because I've experienced it once before, as far as how I'm feeling now. Like what I was just shown, it's the third eye opening right in the fucking plain daylight. And I'm seeing something that the way it feels is like So obvious. They've been hiding that from us and they've gotten away with it. What did I see? Easter. We're associating it with this human figure. Jeez, it was a person. This name. This one person is just gonna. They're the ones that show us eternal life, and there isn't any other way. The egg shows it right there. A fucking chicken is showing you the nature of eternal life, babes. Right there. I had resurrection come on right now. And it's like, okay. The O, babes, the O. I'm not off course here. But it's being, it's just being ruined with gibberish. Come on, yes, there's probably somebody, and there is always somebody, and it didn't happen 2,000 years ago, because you don't really know that. You really don't know that. It could have happened 250 years ago. Why? Why can't we fucking shore it up to date and say, and it's happening now? All of you are being bamboozled to hell. As long as you shut the fuck up and go with the program and don't threaten their fucking organizations, you're fine. Don't tell them about your real life. But once you start doing that, it's war, and it's constant war. You don't know it. It's constant war. It's constant war. And all that means is that you are vibrating very, very lively. You are aware. You are aware. You are aware. You have an equilibrium. I don't know why I don't get likes when I talk about this. This is the truth. You go to any other martial artist and they'll tell you the same thing. No, it's a constant, always like the best, like the best drummer, the best way to be a rhythmic artist. They can really go to I fucking love it. The best way is to be vibrating really quick. Really quick. You don't slow down, man. You just go like this. And it's just like doom, 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 dot, 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 dot. But really a drummer is right here. And he slows down, he's like boom, 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 boom. I can do it. Yeah, I love that fucking math. But that's what I figured out, how that I surpassed a lot of people around me early, especially playing the drums, and I learned a lot more technique, is that you have to bring your being up into the most fucking alert, and you're not just listening to the it's more like it's the highest vibrations, and you're not even hitting the fucking ground, baby. I am talking about something here. Most of you are unhealthy, and you're watching performers and people that are tapping something, and they sing about it sometimes. Some of the rappers, the black rappers, I'm like, fuck, they're talking about their third eye is opening, and they're going into astral travel right now, and they're talking about the beyond right now, and they're telling you, fucking, I'll wax your fucking ass. This is what the fuck I'm doing right now. This is what I got. And Jim Carrey, same thing. They're in Nirvana. It's like, excuse me. They may not be able to really. Nobody's perfect, to be able to. But we're getting better, aren't we? I'm here for you, babies.